we go.
That's a fucking healthy pour. Thank you, sir.
There's a guy I follow on Instagram and Facebook, and his brother's autistic. But he's functioning, you know, and he always asks him, like, hey, how you doing? And he goes, better. so when I say better, I always say, better.
Better. That's awesome.
Oh, man. All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
This fan feels
That's good. Just make sure you talk on the microphone.
Speaking to the mic.
Speaking to the mic.
All right. Problem and clock started.
Yes, sir.
Boop.
Boop. We're back. We do our own sound effects now, too.
Yeah. 3:38 on a Sunday. How about that? Welcome back, you motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm. Welcome, friends. It's good to be here.
Yeah, man. So, life, man.
Life has been happening to you a lot.
You know, so we're going to dedicate this episode to a friend of mine who has ALS.
Yep.
And I know nothing about it other than it was Lou Gehrig's disease.
Yes.
And the ice bucket challenge, right? So that was the thing for a long time.
Yep.
But I mean, like, other than that, I know there's no cure.
Yep.
And I know that it fucking sucks.
Yeah. Joe and Teresa, who are longtime family friends, and Teresa's a longtime listener. Her father-in-law passed away from ALS, and I met him before he passed away, and I'm same as you. I didn't know much about it, and then they would do the ALS walk down in San Diego.
Right.
So every year we go do the ALS walk, and we walked it for Jim, and I never knew anything about it until I met Joe and Teresa, and then I learned a lot. Obviously, when you go to the walks, I'm like, okay,
right,
it's ALS, but what for? Why?
Right.
And there are people there in various stages of ALS.
Really? Okay.
So some people are walking, some people have a cane, some people are in a full-on motorized wheelchair with a bottle of oxygen, some people are carrying flags in dedication for someone who had passed away. And so I was I knew it was Lou Gehrig's disease, but again, like, that's all I knew.
Right. But I mean, like, they named it after him because he was the first reported case, right? That they had tracked. Right. I'm sure that it had happened, but he was famous. It was a bigger deal, right? So then I feel like when things happen to people of let's call it quote unquote importance or significance, then there's a spotlight on it.
Yeah, then it becomes a big deal.
Right. So
and I forget the Ice Bucket Challenge. It's good you bring that up. They still do that.
Yeah.
But somebody famous started that, I think. And I don't know. I'll look it up, but I don't know who came up with the Ice Bucket Challenge.
Probably. So you guys know we don't fact check much. We're gonna do a lot of fact checking today, and you know what? Here, before we get ahead of ourselves and carried away here, let's cheers these up.
Yep. Should we draw a question too?
We should draw a question. Yes.
Okay. Huh. What's the fastest speed you've ever driven in a car?
A car? Shit, I've gone faster on a street bike.
I was gonna say I've gone faster on my Harley.
I've done 188 miles an hour on my street bike. I've probably done about 167 in a car, somewhere around there. Street bike was a lot scarier.
Yeah, I did 130 on my Harley.
Mm-hmm.
I've gone 100 plus in a car, but I've never really, like, your dad always had Corvettes and fast stuff like that.
I've been over 100 miles an hour in a car with my dad for sure.
Yeah. So I haven't had access to, like, a really nice sports car, exotic or domestic, that would have gotten above 100 plus. So yeah, I think 100 something, but definitely on my Harley faster than anything.
Yeah, definitely on my bike I went fast. So let me give a little context into what a friend of mine is going through. Mm-hmm. And I feel selfish, man, because it affects me, right? Like I feel like I have so much going on in my life that I can't see another thing happen to somebody that I care about, or that I even that I know. Like, I've known this guy, and it's funny. I thought about it last night. 35 years.
Dang.
35
He's
years.
42.
He's 42.
You've known him since you were 7.
Yeah, probably.
Or since he was 7.
Since he was 7, yeah.
Dang.
We all lived in a community together. We grew up together. I mean, and that his younger brother was my best friend growing up. Same one. I think I told the story about he got crushed by a truck and broke everything from his hips down, and this is now his brother. So the reason that we're going to talk about ALS is that he's been diagnosed. He has it. He's a tough motherfucker, man. I will give it up to him. So I'm late to learn everything, right? So I found out 2 days ago what was going on, and then I got invited up to see him yesterday, and I kind of half joking with him, trying to put a smile on his face, trying to be me, trying to just do what I can in the situation. There's nothing I can do. So I tell him, like, hey man, where's your drugs, man? Like, I want to raid your fridge. and he said, I'm not taking any of them. I'm not taking drugs. I don't want to be like loopy or
a zombie.
And I think it's admirable, right? I mean, he's got 3 kids. I married his high school sweetheart, lovely girl. She's taking care of him. I mean, like, things that in life you strive for, right? Like you marry your high school sweetheart, and you have kids, and you're living the American dream, and you're doing the whole thing. And his dad died from ALS, and I didn't. And he's 42. I think his dad was 45. I was young in the Navy, and I did not know what was going on. It's weird. Like, in that pivotal point in time in your life, you're young, early 20s. I did not know what. I didn't even hear of ALS. I thought that he had Alzheimer's, and that's what was, because and I think that's what it started as, but I learned that his dad's dad died from ALS. You carry a gene. It's a gene.
Yeah, but it's still rare. It can be hereditary, but they say only 5 to 10% of people get it in hereditary fashion.
Yeah. So I'm hoping for his family that his kids don't carry the gene.
Right.
Because I feel so bad for him, man. And you grow up with people, right? You grow apart.
Yeah.
He lived his life. I went off in the Navy. I lived my life. You still care about people, right? I mean, like, these are your day one friends, So, hearing that, what's going on, I was like, I'm just devastated.
Right.
For me, it's another thing, right? Because I got a lot of things. Mm-hmm. But this just goes back to everybody has something.
Yeah.
And you really have to check in on your friends, man. And there's a lot of I saw some friends that I hadn't seen in 20 years. I mean, like, I grew up with these guys. We lived on the same block for our whole childhood. We did all the stupid things together. Mm-hmm. We talked about the hole that we dug that we should have died in, and that's why I'm insuring now. Like, we laughed and we joked, man, and I feel like you miss out on time, right?
100%.
And I don't know that, if things weren't going on, that we would have gotten together for any reason, or, but when things happen and you realize, right? I'm on social media, but I'm not on social media. So I don't know that he posts, and I don't know where I would have gotten any of this information.
Right. And a lot of people will not post stuff like that because they don't want a pity party. Right.
No, and 100%. And he's that guy, right? He's got a really good fucking attitude, So Siri's reading him his text, so he's gonna get a flurry of fuck yous and fuck this and fuck that and fucking. I'm gonna have his Siri reading him the craziest shit. Man, because at this point, I think I can provide a little comic relief, a little escape from your normal, a little sense of laughter and happiness, right? So, as far as I know, there's no cure.
No.
And I know that there's stem cell research centers and things like that, but not here in America. You got to go down to Mexico and shit. I feel bad, and I feel and I feel selfish for feeling bad, like because this is happening to him and his family, But I feel like, I don't know, just devastated for his family.
Right, because you put yourself in his shoes. You have a wife, dude, you have children, you're 38. This is 4 years from now.
Yeah.
And you said he's progressed. This is not a recent diagnosis. He's been
I don't know how long, and I don't know the progression. Like, I don't know anything about this disease. Like, you start paying attention when it happens to you or to somebody that you care about. Otherwise, all the things are in your rear view, right? Like all the crazy things that happen in the world, they're not in your peripheral. You know, they're not like up forefront because it's not happening to you.
Right.
You don't like. Why would I look into it? I'm like, I don't know anybody.
Yeah. And ALS is a progressive disorder,
and it is terrible.
Oh yeah, because looking at it right here, let's see here. It is a progressive neurodegenerative disease. So it affects your nerve cells, your motor neurons in your brain and your spinal cord.
Right.
So I think the most terrible thing about it is you are trapped in your own body. Mentally,
right. Yeah, you're there.
You're there, you got everything. But your body slowly shuts down. You lose mobility in your arms and your legs. Yeah. And that's why we were saying at the ALS walk, some people were fine. Some people had a walker. Some people in a wheelchair. And we went every year. And what was sad is the person that was in a walker the first year was in a wheelchair in the second year and was not there in the third.
Right.
And I don't think it's more than a 5-year. If you get diagnosed, I don't think you have more aggressive. Than 5. Yeah, it's really aggressive.
And I think that I think that his is aggressive. And I don't know, man. Like I didn't want to be the guy to ask all of the fucking intrusive questions. Oh, yeah. His family's dealing with a fucking lot, you know, and I didn't want to be like, well, what do we know and what can you do and have you thought of this? And like I'm pretty sure he's got his mind made up, man, and he's gonna do it the way that he wants to. And I'll tell you what, man, he was in such good spirits. I don't know that I would be.
I think that's a hard one.
That was, and so he took care of his dad when it happened to his dad. You know, like he's just a good dude, man, and it just goes with the bad things happen to good people,
right?
And it's fucking sad.
Yeah.
So I wanted to. Me selfishly, it's always what I wanted to. I wanted to put out an episode kind of about awareness. I don't know enough about the prostate and some things. I want to know how I can help, right? Because I can't help. I can't fix this.
No, it's really, you have 3 to 5 years.
Yeah.
There is no cure. I know that there's a lot of folks that have done a lot of research and like what we were talking about, the Ice Bucket Challenge.
Yeah. That
was all to raise money for ALS research.
Right.
Because, again, I don't know when Lou Gehrig died, but
a long
time ago. And so they've been studying that disease since its really fame, if you want to call it.
Let's call it the 60s, maybe?
Yeah, I think the 60s, but then it's 2025, that's 60 years, and they're still working on it.
Yeah.
And it's not as rare. I think ALS probably didn't get as much attention because like there was AIDS and there's cancer.
Right, yeah. So there was other things that happened.
Yeah.
And I think the only reason it got attention in the first place was because it was Lou Gehrig.
Right.
And he was, this figure and blah, 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 blah. And oh shit, if it can happen to him, it can happen to you. And then everything kind of got foreshadowed because the AIDS epidemic and there was so much other shit that just went on. These were crazy fucking times. Yeah. People were living crazy fucking lives.
Yeah.
But it got foreshadowed, man, and it's not even in the forefront on your radar. Where if I said when's ALS month, I don't know that there is one.
I've been to that walk for a number of years, and I don't know what time of year it is.
Yeah.
We're in shorts and t-shirts.
Yeah.
So
the big ones, man, are the cancers and the things that people get often that you hear about all of the time. But you know what, man? This is, I would say, 1,000 times worse than having fucking cancer.
Oh yeah, because you're with cancer now. At least if you catch it early,
right?
Which you can get diagnosed with ALS early.
Sure.
Cancer, early, they treat it. You get radiation, they cut it out, you get chemotherapy. We know, probably everybody that listens to this podcast knows somebody that has had cancer.
Oh, yeah.
And has beaten it. My dad had it and beat it. Your dad had it and beat it.
Like 3 times. My dad had all the cancer.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's treatable. This is the start of your countdown.
And I don't know how you would even fix this. Like, stem cells, I think, can help. I know that there's somebody who has it, who's had it for a long time, because you start hearing about things. Who's had it for a long time, but he's fucking rich. He's goober rich.
I was going to say, the amount of money.
Yeah, the amount of money you can sink into this is like Magic Johnson. Got a lot of money? Got a cure for AIDS. Here you go. But you're run-of-the-mill, you're everyday guy, you're good fucking parent, you're good friend, you're good neighbor. That guy's fucked. Mm-hmm. Because nobody's coming to help.
But it's the interesting thing, too, about ALS is the onset is very different. Everybody gets something differently.
Right.
If they start showing signs and symptoms of it differently, it would affect you differently than how it would affect me.
Okay.
So there's kind of no, okay, this happened, you have ALS. This is the start of it. I think some people, because it's neurodegenerative, they'll go, man, my hands are getting numb.
Yeah.
And they go, okay, well, do you have diabetes?
Right.
Do you have
it's always the long list of other things.
Yeah, let's go down the list.
Right.
But no one goes, I'll probably, if you wiki health it, it's going to come up that you have ALS, but you probably also have cancer and multiple sclerosis.
Yeah, you're going through
everything else.
You're going through this checklist of fucking everything. Yeah. Like, have you fucked a monkey? Have you what the fuck? No, we got to check it off.
We got to make sure. You never know. You're like, well, it was one time in Thailand.
Yeah. I was in Thailand last week. Fucking monkeys. That's what it is. You got monkey fucker.
But it's sporadic too. 10% of it is hereditary. The other 90%
just happens.
And that's what happened with Joe's dad. His dad just ended up getting it.
Yeah.
And I think he got it later. They say between 40 and 70 years old.
Or is the window for it.
Is the window for it. I want to say that that Joe's dad was in his 60s when he passed away. But it was the same thing. He was fine. He got diagnosed early.
Yeah.
And was very positive about it, all that kind of stuff. Well, I'm going to fight this as long as I can. But then when it started, because it's neurodegenerative and you start to lose function, he lost the ability to eat. So then he's on a feeding tube.
And I think that is kind of what gets you at the end.
Yeah.
It's fucked up, man. It's fucked up to see.
Mm-hmm.
And he took care of his dad. I'm sure it was fucked up to watch.
Yeah.
And he knows firsthand, man. He fucking lived it.
Yeah.
So he's going to act accordingly, which this motherfucker's got big fucking balls, man. Because I'd be like, let's get fucking high.
Let's go out on a bang.
Let's fucking, do it. Let's you know what? Fuck yeah, I've always wanted to try fucking acid or whatever,
why not?
Why not? Why the fuck not? So, but he's very admirable, man. He's a good dude. He's a dad, man, and I think he's the 4th, and his son is the 5th. Jimmy Woods,
Dang.
Long list of motherfuckers. So, so the thing that I remember the most about his dad is the only thing this motherfucker drank was Pepsi.
No water, no alcohol,
I've never seen this motherfucker drink anything but Pepsi.
No coffee, just Pepsi.
I'd say he drank a 12-pack a day. I have no idea, bro.
That's so much sugar.
And skinnier than you.
Really?
Yeah, dude, fucking crazy skinny guy. So I'm at the house yesterday, and his wife's pouring him Pepsi, and I said, aha! It's the fucking Pepsi.
It's the Pepsi. Like Tylenol.
yeah. I was like, you should drink Mountain Dew, motherfucker. You'd be fine. And I was like, Dr. Pepper, man, it's a doctor. Doctor's orders, bro. You'd been fine.
Tylenol for autism and Pepsi for ALS.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know, man. Maybe we got a case. We fucking do a study and see who drinks Pepsi and gets ALS.
I'm a Mountain Dew guy. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, you should drink Mountain Dew, motherfucker. I've been telling you.
Yeah, but it's
but she was pouring a motherfucking Pepsi. I'm like, fuck.
But it's awesome that you bring up how admirable that he doesn't want to take the medication.
Yeah.
When Kendra's dad was dying, the last month, he was on Oxycontin, Norco, and liquid morphine because the cancer metastasized to his bones.
And bones hurt, right? Yeah. So you don't know that you have cancer until it's in your bones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But my point is, he was so doped up. You'd walk in and you could talk to him.
Yeah.
And he was looking at you because noise was coming from that point in the room, but you could see like he wasn't there. Yeah. And I think to Jimmy's point, or he wants to have those memories with his kids for as long as he can. Yeah. He doesn't want the last thing. A lot of people say, I don't want my kids to visit me in the hospital because I don't want them to see me hooked to a bunch of tubes and machines. And when you go into a hospital, there's that beeping sound and there's a smell and there's the buzz and all that. Yeah. So he probably is trying to enjoy the moments with his families, which I find very admirable. Where do you guys want to go?
Right.
Let's go to...
No, dude, that's the thing, too. Like, I don't know if they do Make-A-Wish for 42-year-old fucking assholes, but if you if you got one, bro, let's go do something.
Yeah.
Like, I would love to be able to help them do something that they want to do. And like I said, he's got 3 kids under 18. I mean, they're all still
42. They're probably one of the oldest, or maybe a teenager.
The oldest is, I think, 16.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man. Like, I don't know, and I don't think that sitting at home and just wasting away is. I think it's fucking terrible.
Right.
And from what I understand, he doesn't want to do any of the extreme measures and all the things, man. He doesn't want to live his last days hooked up to machines and in pain and not spending time with his family. Like, he's very fucking admirable guy, man. He's just fucking, he's here for it. He knows what's going on. He's not fucking, out of his mind where he's like fucking not able to make decisions. Mm-hmm. He knows what he wants. They're going to fucking honor that. And I think it's not many people are like that.
No, and dude, after I'm dead, take science, you can have my body.
Yeah.
You want my brain? You can take my brain. You can take my spinal fluid.
Yeah.
I would obviously, you're not going to be an organ donor with ALS.
No.
But I would donate my body to science. After I'm dead, you can do whatever you want to me. But when I'm still here, I don't want to be a pincushion.
No.
My dear friend Bob Fields was an NFL lineman.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
He turned 57, and the NFL reached out to him. They said, hey, we want to fly you to Boston. I forget what the name of the hospital is in Boston. It's very, very well known. But they said, you're 57 years old and you're a lineman. That's unheard of. We want you out there for a month. And we want to take spinal fluid and brain fluid, and we want to run all these tests and do all this kind of stuff. We'll pay you for it. And he said, I don't want to come out there and be a pincushion. Yeah. He said, I know I'm 57 and I don't have much time left. And I think he died at 58.
Really?
But he just said kind of to like, Jimmy, I don't want to be an experiment. No. My loved ones are the ones I want to spend time with right now.
And dude, like, to be faced with what is it, your own mortality or whatever, and to consciously say, I want you to remember me like this. Mm-hmm. I want to be here for you. I want to not be drugged out and have your last memories of me fucked up, like, bro, who does that?
Right.
Like, I feel so fucking bad for this guy. He's a good fucking dude. I'm the first to admit, man, I don't, I know a lot of people.
Right.
And I don't do my best to reach out to everyone. Right, I like, it's hard to check in on 300 motherfuckers,
Sure.
I don't social media, but I don't even think I'm friends with him on Facebook. I don't know if he had a Facebook. I don't know. But motherfuckers in construction.
Yeah.
It turns out that all the motherfuckers that I grew up with are in some form of construction.
Yep.
Memories that I had of him, and we grew up and we fucking did all kinds of crazy shit. And I was telling so he was a manager at PetSmart when I was, I don't know, 16, 17, young. And he had a Scion XA, the little boxy fucking car.
The little toaster?
Yeah. And I was telling him, I said, man, you remember what I remember the most, man? The thing that sticks out about you the most is we were middle of the night in that parking lot in his car, and he would rip the fucking e-brake, and we would just fucking glide. I'm like, we're gonna fucking die. And he's like, no, this car won't roll over. I'm like,
It's a box, bro.
I'm like, all right, man. Let me put my fucking seatbelt on, and just those kind of memories with him, man. Like we, like I said, dude, you grow up, you grow apart, you get a life. He married his high school sweetheart. He went off, did his own thing. I joined the Navy, and I was gone, and I lost touch with a lot of, like, I'll see a motherfucker that I grew up with randomly,
right?
Like out at a brunch spot or so, like something, right? And that's why JJ always tells me, like, you fucking know everybody. Mm-hmm. Some of my friends never left, man. They still live up in Victorville and in Hesperia and all, in that area. And if I'm up there chasing a job or something, like, I'll run into him. But I'm surprised I never ran into this motherfucker because he was like in LA and like he worked out here. He was in construction. Now that I missed all that time, and I missed all simple things, right? I regret not reaching out and not finding a way to get in touch and to maintain some semblance of a relationship, because I care about the guy a lot, and these motherfuckers were my first friends.
Right.
So this is my core group, and we're too young to fucking start dying. And we were talking about all of our friends that have died. Yeah. All the people on our block that have died. And it's a fucking growing number. It's wild. It's upsetting to think about how many of your childhood friends are no longer here. Mm-hmm. And now this motherfucker's dealing with this shit. I'm like, so my dad died instantly, right? Like, no warning.
Right.
And I always thought, like, I would have rather had the time and known. But I don't know that my dad would have wanted to die over time.
That's probably a really good question for a lot of people. Would you have wanted? Because Kendra's dad, they gave him 2 years. He did 2 years.
Yeah.
And got his affairs in order, and he did it very opposite of what your dad did. Yeah. Got his affairs in order, and a lot of people, friends like Jimmy, who he hadn't seen that were, family friends or friends from his childhood, did come to visit him. He had a constant stream of people in there, which there is a beauty in that. But I also, to your same point, I don't. If if somebody says you have 3 to 5 years, you're going to go through...
Well, what's my quality?
Well, right.
So that's the thing, too, is that degenerative diseases, what's your quality and how fast into your 3 to 5 do you have mobility or things like that? And
people don't realize that, like, 3 to 5... The last 6 months are not. Yeah. You're going, okay, well, it's January, so by June I should be out of here.
Yeah.
Your body is failing.
Your body is failing you.
And the last month with Kendra's dad, he was so doped up you couldn't anything. But we watched him over 2 years. The last 6 months, he was a big guy. He got down to he was 6'2". I think he was down to 150 pounds. I mean, he just withered away, and we literally just had to watch him. Yeah. And he was a tough man. He was a kind of a walled-off, closed man, and he didn't say a lot. Like, we didn't get into any real in-depth conversations.
Everything that you've ever told me about him, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, that adds up.
Yeah, so I think your friend Jimmy is kind of the opposite of that, where he seems like he really wants to create those memories and have those conversations.
Yeah, dude. And he doesn't want to fucking be out of his mind doing it.
Well, I would write letters.
Yeah.
Write letters. You ever got one of those where they say, hey, open this when you're 18, open this when you're 21.
Yeah.
And the thought of writing one of those for my daughter, I mean, thinking about this now is getting me kind of like worked up. Like at the thought of, okay, I'm going to write Ella a letter and tell her that this is what she should do because I'm not going to be here to do that.
Because you know you're not going to be here. That's the worst part, is that you fucking like I'm not gonna be here for those milestones. Mm-hmm. Like, I think that's worse than just fucking dropping dead.
Well, but I think also knowing too gives you the time to feel regret for the time you've wasted.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
You sit there and think, man, I was so hard on my kid.
Right.
I yelled at him all the time for this, and I'm looking back, and it was a stupid thing.
Yeah.
I never should have done that. I don't want them to have that memory. I think the emotional roller coaster you must go through knowing that, it's got to be bad, because I think you're right. You think about the happy times and the good times, and you have laughs with your friends, but then I think you also think about the dark times.
Right.
And not necessarily like bad stuff that happened to you. I think of when you squandered, now that you know that your time is limited. Yes. Could you imagine telling you, Jerett, you have 45 years on this earth.
Right.
Plan it well.
Yeah.
So now I think you look back and go, man, I wasted all my years, playing video games or watching this or being angry at people for no reason. So I think the regret part of it.
Well, that's where I am. That's where I am with my dad, right? Like, fuck, I should have picked up that phone call. Right. If I knew that I only had X amount of time, you do things differently.
Oh, yeah. Your dad was 68. 68, so yeah.
Yeah. So you act accordingly, right? Like, you act like the end is coming. And I think that's kind of the point of life, is to enjoy it to the fullest while you fucking have it.
Right.
And we get so caught up in the rat race and doing all the fucking bullshit that we don't sit and enjoy, and we don't sit and think about things until something happens. Until a life-altering thing happens to you or to someone that you care about, you're not fucking thinking about, today could be my last day. Mm-hmm. You get in your fucking car, you go for a drive, today could be your last fucking day.
You can go to the grocery store and get hit by a bus.
Bro, like, everything on the planet's trying to fucking kill you.
Yep.
But we don't live our lives that way.
Well, you bring up a good point, is life.
Yeah.
Could you have all the good times and do all the most amazing things? Sure. Do you have $5 billion sitting in a bank account so you can just go have fun? You don't live your life planning for your death. Mm-mm. You should live your life planning for your life. But you bring up another good point. One of my favorite sayings, a smart person learns from the mistakes. A genius learns from the mistakes of others. Not to say that you not speaking with your dad was a mistake. But I've said it once. Your dad died, and you said I miss it. Every time my dad calls, I answer. Yeah. I don't care. You want to read me the recipe for banana bread? I don't care.
Yeah, you want to breathe on the phone? Yeah, let's do it.
I'll listen to you breathe. But I think this is a good message to people that your time is limited.
Yeah.
Enjoy what you have here, and I'm saying this to you now, and trying to say it back to myself in my head, like quit being a dickhead and do this and do that.
Make that time, right?
Yeah.
Like, take that vacation, do that thing with your family. Stop putting shit off for another year or another summer or whatever. Like, nothing's guaranteed, and people have been telling me that my whole fucking life, man. And it's not until now, right, when I sit down and I realize, like, how am I at an age where my friends are dying? I'm 38.
Yeah.
Like, how do I know so many people who have died? It's fucking crazy. And it's random shit. I mean, like, it's motorcycle accidents. It's fucking heart attacks. It's crazy shit that it's like, everything is designed to kill you.
Yeah. It should be.
It's a miracle that we live.
It's wild.
Yeah.
But you should just grow old and then die, and your kids bury you, and they have kids, and you love your grandkids, and then your grandkids grow up, and their parents die, and they bury them, and like, you're not supposed to bury your children. You're not supposed to bury people at young ages, and 42 is young these days. Yeah. Really, really young these days.
Oh yeah, and I'll tell you what. Selfish me would have rather known that my dad's death was coming, and even if it was dragged out, so I could get that time.
Yes.
But for him, he would have fucking hated it.
Yeah.
My dad would have not been okay with it. He would have been miserable. So...
My dad said the same thing. My dad says, if I'm in a wheelchair and hooked up to all these machines, I want you to take me out and have a quote-unquote hunting accident.
Yeah.
And I go, Dad, I love that you don't want to prolong it because he doesn't want the memories of that, not
right.
Just like Pops wouldn't want. No. But I'm not going to go shoot you.
Yeah. No, like
I'll pull your cord, I'll unplug your machine when I leave at the end of the day, but I'll trip on it accidentally.
Hey, where can I plug my cell phone in? Yeah, man. After my dad had cancer the last time, he was like, I'll never go through that again. I'll just let it kill me. Like, it was so hard on him and his body and just him as a man, right? Like, he was like, I was helpless and I needed help with everything. And and me, as somebody who didn't go through it, I was like, shut the fuck up. Like, I'll tie you to the bed. Like, you'll fucking deal with it, But it's not my thing.
Right.
I can't tell anybody else how to do their life and their end of life it's fucking selfish as a person to think that you can have a say in somebody else's choice of treatment or choice of care, because we're selfish, right? We want time,
right?
So that was the hardest thing for me when my dad died. Is I thought I had time.
We all do.
You always think you have time. You don't have fucking tomorrow. Like, tomorrow's a gift. Like, and we got to start, and everybody out there who's miserable and upset and complaining, you got to understand how impossible it is even to be conceived. Like, like that right there's like 1 in a trillion, like, like odds, right? You're here, motherfucker. You made it.
Yeah.
And then to survive childhood, because we all fucking went out and played in the streets and did all the things. You made that. And then to get through beginner driving, because we all drove like fucking assholes.
Yeah.
And then to get through high school, partying and drinking and driving and doing dumb shit and being out with people who were doing dumb shit. Another step. A lot of people went to war. Coming home from that, like, we are fucking blessed to be here. We have to act accordingly.
Right.
And I've been, bro, like, I've been on a fucking roller coaster. I've been learning through the terrible things that are happening to me and to my loved ones and to my friends and to people that I know. You just don't know. Like, and terrible things can happen to you out of the blue.
Yeah.
Like, unless you're a piece of shit, pieces of shit live forever.
Well, and that's the thing you brought up earlier. A bad thing is happening to a good man.
Yeah.
Why can't the child molester, the serial killer, the rapist, the whomever's sitting on death row that's been convicted of a horrible, heinous crime that they're going to be put to death for, give him this. You got 3 to 5.
Yeah.
You got 3
Enjoy
to 5.
it.
We'll make it as comfortable for you as we can.
Yeah.
But you got 3 to 5 and you're done. Yeah. We'll load you up with all the dope you want towards the end, and you can go blissfully intoxicated to the great beyond. But why can't that fucker get it? Why is that guy going to die of old age eventually in a fucking hospital cell? Like, or excuse me, in a prison cell.
And that was for me, the toughest thing about my dad.
Yeah.
Well, my dad was such a good dude, and he helped so many people, and he was just, why him?
Oh, I have a list of people that could have gone before Pops.
I'll trade you.
Let's make
a deal.
How many? I'll give you 7 for him. I'll give you 100 for him. Bring him back.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers right here, but I don't care. Bye.
Yeah, man. So, and now dealing with this, with the longest standing person that I have known.
Yeah.
Like, aside from my parents and my brothers, this motherfucker was it. I mean, like, think about when you grew up, man. The countless times that you played hide and seek and you learned how to skate, and you guys, we all did all these fucking things together. And he's a little older than me, so my brother's age, and you all do all of these things together, and you're learning and you're building skills. And we played fucking roller hockey in the streets and learned how to skateboard and fucking, I mean, like, built dirt jumps in the fucking desert and looked at our first Playboys together. Like all of my core memories as a kid, that motherfucker was involved in.
Yeah.
And like I said, man, you grow up and you grow apart, man, and you go off and do your own thing, man, but you still care about people.
Absolutely.
So, man, I feel like he doesn't deserve it.
That's probably what makes you the most upset. Knowing you for as long as I have, you are a person that believes in karma and that good people should have good thing happen, and it's just one of those things that when it's inexplainable, I think is the other thing that makes it really terrible. And you and I are fixers.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the problem?
Yeah.
Okay, let's figure it out. We can't figure it out right now. Let's get on Google. Let's look up some stuff.
Yeah.
How do we make this better? And you just can't. And that's probably one thing that makes you the most upset is that you are helpless.
Yeah.
To watch, like you have to watch your friend slowly succumb to this.
Yeah. Well, I'm like, I wish that I could help. Like, what can you do? Like, I can't give you a plasma transfusion. I can't give you my blood. Like, I can't do. If you need a kidney, I'll give you a fucking kidney.
Right.
There's literally nothing that I can fucking do.
Right.
And so young, early me, 21 years old, I got tattooed "Only the Good Die Young" right across my chest. And me and my dad used to laugh, man, that we're not eligible.
Yeah.
But it's true. I mean, like, only good people die young. Like, it's fucking wild, man. Like, I don't know how some people slip through the cracks. Man, your dad's a great fucking dude. Some of us slip through the cracks, man. But, I mean, this shit is just... Think about, like, as a listener out there, think about how many good people you've known in your life who have died tragically and, like, way too early. And on things that maybe could have been avoidable or just freak accidents, like fucking on a job site. Like, how many people fucking die on job sites? Like, that shit should be avoidable. Everything on that job site is trying to fucking kill you. And everything that you're told all day long is how to survive that fucking job site. I've seen people get crushed to death. I've seen, like, bro, like, everything on this fucking planet is trying to kill you. How do we come together as humanity and start fixing these fucking problems? Because there's a fucking way. Mexico has a cure for cancer. Canada has a cure for cancer. We won't do it because funding is so much fucking money, and they're more interested in the money that they get off of your death than saving your life.
Right.
We live in a terrible fucking country. We live in a terrible time.
Yeah.
It is a fucked up place to be where they could you give me $600 billion over the course of a disease, I'm going to figure out how to fucking fix it.
There's enough smart people out there to fix
if we can split atoms, we can, bro. Like, if you can do stuff that nobody understands, you can cure cancer and ALS, and you can figure out a way to do all these things. There's just too much money in it,
right? But why not? The American health insurance is
fucking joke.
Such a racket. And when you look at, I don't know how many of you have had a major thing, but Kendra had both of our children via cesarean.
Yeah.
So there's the surgery and then the your mandatory 3-day hospital stay. It was $100,000+.
Yeah. Through your insurance.
Through our insurance, we paid, I don't know, $1,000.
Yeah.
Over the entire course of the pregnancy and the deductible for the surgery. But you look at that bill and go, oh my God, this was fucking 6 figures to do this. How can anybody... An aspirin is fucking $10?
Yeah, because when you have insurance, they rape your insurance.
Yeah, which is insane.
Which is part of the problem with our system.
Right.
Because they know that they can, like COVID deaths, right? If you died of COVID, they're going to get a bonus.
Yep.
So they know that they can take advantage of the system, and that's what they do, because everything's a business. You got to think. The dentist is a business. Oh, you have cavities. You need a root canal. You need this. It's a fucking business. They need to get paid. They need to make money. They're going to tell you that you need all this shit, whether you do or not. Doctors, same thing. Hospitals, same thing. Fucking, oh, we're going to give you this, and we're going to try this. And if that doesn't work, we'll try something else. Like, practicing medicine is the biggest fucking con, because They don't know anything. My little brother almost died of typhus in his early 20s, and they didn't have a fucking clue.
And he was here in the States.
And he was here. He was in fucking Covina. He was he got bit by a mosquito. Like crazy fucking happenstance. But, you know, he had 11 doctors. He had a different doctor for every organ. He had all kinds of shit. Mm-hmm. One would come in and say, this isn't working. We're going to try this. No, don't do that because that shuts this down. Let's do this. They all don't have a fucking clue combined. Right. They're just fucking taking shots in the dark.
But think about this. Somebody comes to you and they say, Jerett, your dad's going to die of a heart attack at 68?
Yeah.
68. How much will you pay to keep him alive?
Oh, how much does it cost? like what is it like? There's no figure.
Right, but that's what I'm saying.
all my things.
So that's what happens a lot of times with things like this. A loved one gets ill, and they go, "We're going to treat him, but it's going to be expensive." And people go, "I don't care, just make it happen."
Just make it happen.
And they will mortgage their house. They will put themselves in debt if you don't have health insurance. Yeah. To keep somebody alive. People do it with their fucking pets.
like I love my dogs, bro, but I'm not spending the $10,000 to save them. Dogs have an expiration date just like people do. Dogs are just 50 years less.
Dude, Murphy ate a half a sandwich in a plastic bag the other day, and he ate the bag and the sandwich. A Ziploc sandwich bag, no lie. And Ella looks at me and she goes, Dad, Murphy ate the sandwich and the bag. I said, you saw him eat the bag. She said, I saw him swallow it. I said, are you sure? And I'm like, are you sure? You sure you saw him? And she said, yeah, he ate the bag. And I went, okay. Yeah. We got a couple options.
Yeah.
He's going to just shit it out. Huh? It's going to, and I'm Googling, what do you do when your dog eats a plastic bag? And they say monitor and make sure they're okay if they get lethargic in this.
Right, then you take them, yeah.
He's going to shit it out. He's going to throw it up, or it's going to be a problem.
Right.
And we all love Murphy. The kids love Murphy. He's their first dog. Uh-huh. But I'm thinking to myself, it'll be $5,000 for surgery if this dog has to go have a Ziploc bag.
Yeah, plus the meds, plus the fucking... Yeah.
Because we forgot to shut the cabinet on the trash can.
Yeah.
We come back, he threw it up. Thank God, Murphy's fine. He puked the bag up. We saw it and we're like, oh, the fucking bag came out. But my point is, you're up. Okay, we're willing to spend $5,000 to save this animal's life, who is not a person, who all we've done is put money into. But if my dad, same thing, hey, Jack, if you want your dad to be here for 5 more years, it's going to cost $1 million. Yeah. I'd say, can my insurance cover it?
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
If it can't,
I'll start a GoFundMe. Yeah,
if it 100%. Can't, what do we need to do? But there's a lot of people that just, if someone is dying in front of you and you panic and you put them in an ambulance and you get them to the hospital, that's $10,000.
Oh, minimum.
Right away. That ambulance is the most expensive Uber you have ever fucking taken. And unfortunately, if you don't have insurance...
Oh, yeah, you're eating that.
You're eating that. Yeah. But then, if something is undiagnosed or you don't know what's happening, okay, now we start, to your point, you brought it earlier, now we start running tests. Right. And we start trying this. So 11 doctors were working on Zach trying to figure it out. Yo. I can't imagine how much that cost.
Oh, dude, I don't even want to know what his bill was. It was, and he was in the hospital. I think I stayed with him for a week. Mm-hmm. I mean, he and just got worse and worse and worse and worse. And they didn't have a fucking clue.
Right.
They put him on dialysis. My little brother was on dialysis for 6 months.
Yeah.
Because they did, bro, they're running blood tests. They're like West Nile. They're like fucking, AIDS, whatever. They fucking ran him through the fucking gauntlet. And they could, they didn't have a fucking clue.
That kid that we met, Ken and I met him in the hospital, or after the hospital, the guy that came to our wedding, we've told the story about, he had a blood clot in the side of his head. It was $80,000. And he walked into the hospital and was like, I have had migraines for a month.
Yeah.
And they thought, okay, maybe it's a tumor. Found out it was a blood clot. Yeah. Drilled a hole in the side of his head, got the clot out, stapled him back up. I think he was in the hospital for a week, something like that. But it was $80,000. And he said, I'm a bar back at a local bar.
Yeah. Can you put me on the forever payment plan?
He said, I make a little bit more than minimum wage.
Yeah.
I have no health insurance. They settled for him for about $250,000. Yeah. I think they settled for $25,000.
Which they will do if you don't have insurance. Yeah, because they want to get paid.
Yeah, they put him on a payment plan, and they settled for $25,000. But still, he owed $25,000, and I mean, technically, he could have said, "No, I don't want any of your treatment."
Yeah.
Oh, it's a blood clot. I'll pay for whatever it was to diagnose me with that, and then I'll just go die.
Yeah.
And he could have technically could have said that, but no, he $75,000 to $80,000 to have that done.
You know, and that's the thing too is if you have the cure for everything, it'll cost $1 billion and only 20 people can buy it, but you'll sell it. But if you synthesize that and make a version for $100,000, you will sell 1 billion of those.
If somebody came out right now and said, "I have the magic shot that cures all cancers. You need one shot, it's $100,000." There would be so many personal loans, paycheck loans, GoFundMes, Kickstarters.
You want to stimulate the economy.
Everybody would be standing on the corner with that sign.
Yeah.
Hey, my dad's got cancer. I need a shot. Dude, why not? If one of our buddies that we knew, somebody we know says, "Hey, man, I've got it. I'll give you $1,000. You only need 100 people.
Yeah.
Each every 100 people give you $1,000. But there would be motherfuckers lining up. You would make money
around the corner, dude.
hand over fist. But think of the big things. Heart disease is I think, the number one killer.
Yeah.
Cancer, diabetes.
You know what's way up there on the deaths in America?
What's that?
Prescription drugs.
Oh, yeah, ODs.
It's like the number... No. Yeah. But it's the number 3 killer in America, I think, is prescription drugs.
Yeah, because that's the other horrible thing about our health insurance is they'll just load you up.
They just load you up, yeah.
We'll put you on a pill. A pill will fix it.
Yeah, pill fix everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
But if you had the magic cure that did the ALS, the heart disease, cancer,
I'd buy it for
AIDS,
my money. Yeah.
all that. Hey, they're $100,000. You only need one.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll take a second out of my house right now.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
Dude, 100, like no question.
No one would care, and whomever made that would be a trillionaire.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you'd have more money than anybody
in a week.
Yeah, because everybody's getting it, and that's the thing is if you make it affordable-ish, $100,000 isn't out of reach, right? So your poverty-stricken people are going to have a hard time hitting it. Mm-hmm. Your millionaires don't care, but where you want to live, where your median income and all the things is your middle of the road American who makes a good living, but not great, not crazy. If you can put it in their price range, you will never stop selling this thing.
$100,000 loan is a $600 a month payment.
Yeah.
Just about.
Yeah.
Give or take.
Yeah, you'd figure it out.
But so, okay, I got to pay $600 a month for the next 15 years.
You know how many people would default on their loan?
Oh, yeah, a lot of them. But
fuck that loan. I got the cure to life.
But still, I'd buy it. One of my kids,
dude,
and the other thing, too, is sad, is like cancer hits everybody.
From
young to old.
Yeah, it doesn't discriminate. It is. You see all these kids about St. Jude's and things, and they're cancer wards that take families for free, right? Which is
awesome,
admirable by itself. I mean, like that is a very good, because you don't need to worry about how you're going to pay your bills and what you're going to do. It's your fucking kid that's hurting.
Well, and there's enough people in there that insurance is paying 150 times what it actually costs. Yeah. Okay, Loma Linda was like that. Loma Linda was one of those where come in, we'll treat you. If you can pay for it, you pay what you can. If you can't pay for it, okay.
Yeah. And we need more medical care like that because let's be honest, the cure to save your life for whatever you have is unobtainable. Mm-hmm. The amount of money that it costs, and this guy doesn't need another sports car to do your surgery. They get paid a lot because they have a hard job. Not everybody can do it. Granted.
Well, it's life and death, literally in their hands.
Kudos to these motherfuckers. But do you really need to charge me $80,000 for this and $100,000 for that and $300,000 for that? And was my fucking tuna sandwich really $50? Fucking... When you really break down the medical system, if you don't have health care, your bills are a lot less. Mm-hmm. And they work with you more. If you have health care, they're fucking you. They're fucking you, doesn't matter.
Well, they go, okay, can you meet your copay?
Yeah.
I have Kaiser.
Yeah.
My copay for a doctor visit is $20. For surgery, it's $100.
Well, ain't bad.
$100. So they go, can you pay us $100? Don't worry, we'll get the rest.
Yeah, we'll get the rest from your insurance. Yeah,
And
because
they
your insurance can't deny emergency medical services.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to pay for it, and they might on the big scheme of things, they might negotiate down. Your insurance probably negotiates with hospitals.
Oh, they have to.
But the hospital's still charging you $10 for an asprin, and that's 4 bottles of aspirin. And there's thousands of people there and hundreds of rooms, and that's every day.
Yeah, but I'm sure there are. If we asked in anonymity a number of medical professionals, how do you feel about it?
Yeah,
I bet there would be some of them that would actually say, I feel really bad taking people's money.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I could see that, hey, I feel really bad for charging, knowing that someone is going to have to pay 6 figures to take care of something that we have the means to take care of. But we digress.
So the message is the same, man. Check in on your friends. We'll affectionately title this one "Fuck ALS."
Fuck ALS.
This is a tribute to you, Jimmy. Fight the fight, man. Fight the fucking fight. If you need anything at all, reach out. I know that Siri reads you your messages, so get ready for some fucking crazy shit to come through that bitch. But if there's anything you want to do, if there's anything you need, if there's anything that your family needs, let me know, man. From the bottom of my heart, man, I'm so sorry this is happening to you and your family. It's fucking terrible. But
the message is the same too.
Yeah, man. Checking on your friends.
Checking on your friends, but also check up on yourself.
Yeah.
It's not bad to go once a year and get your blood drawn and do a quick physical and do all that kind of stuff. It'll help you a lot. But if you are dealing with something physically or mentally, you need to say something. No doctor, no friend, no one can help you out unless you tell them, hey, this is happening. So be open and honest. If your friend calls you and checks in on you, tell them. You're not tougher than it.
No.
And you're not tougher than anything.
And take it from me, man. Be open and honest with your friends because they're here to help.
Yes, sir.
Everybody's here to help you. Jimmy, man, I love you, man, and just let me know what you need. We'll take care of you.
Yes, sir.
Fuck, I guess that's it.
Yeah, I think we
we tranquilize this motherfucker.
We wrap this one up.
All right, man. Well, I've been Jarrett.
I've been Jack.
And this is Shatter Wisdom Podcast, and you motherfuckers are welcome.